Hi there.
Hi.
What are we doing today?
We are doing dry pour concrete. We thought we'd jump on that bandwagon since everybody else is doing it.
Well, we're going to give it a try. We got some advice from Jay and Jen on how to do it, and they've done several successfully. This is a spot we've been using as our outdoor kitchen for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worked out good. It's a nice spot undercover, yet open next to our fire pit over here. But what we really wanted to get is remodel done on it. It's time for a kitchen remodel.
Yes.
So we're going to remodel the outdoor kitchen. The first thing we're going to do is get a nice floor down and see how this turns out. So join us as we try this out, see how we do.
All right. First things first, clean it out.
Yep.
Well, that was quick.
Yep.
So we've already got the frame done. We worked on that a couple weeks ago. Dan worked on it a couple weeks ago. And we
leveled up and shoveled out, but it's been raining, so I'm going to get some of the dirt off these forms.
It's been raining a lot here.
It's good.
Yes, been good for the garden.
And mushrooms.
And mushrooms, yes.
Mushroom time is coming. Gotta watch that header. Wasn't designed to be walked under.
Yeah, we extended the back 2 feet out, so now we gotta watch our heads when we hit that. But
We gotta figure out the setup, so that's not such an issue. But
yeah, once we get some stuff set in there, it'll be set so that you're not walking underneath that.
maybe I need to paint it orange and stencil "Watch Your Head" on there. We picked up our concrete from the green store. We got 64 bags, which is 1 pallet worth, which equals about 1 yard of concrete. What enticed me to try this out is for the 1 yard of concrete, we spent right around $200 after the rebate. That's less than what a delivery fee would be. And you have to pay an extra delivery fee for, I think, anything under less than 3 or 4 yards of concrete delivered on a truck. So, but the nice thing was the easy part's done. It's nice to know somebody that has a dump trailer that you can borrow. So here it is in a big
It didn't dump very well though. It kind of fell out in a pile.
It did, but it's going to be dumped out anyways.
Right.
It's right by location, so there's a bonus. So let's start filling this thing up.
It looks like so much concrete for that little space, but we did the math on it, and
We'll find out.
each bag is 0.45 cubic feet. That's what it says, so.
Once you get the trash can out here, and you can collect bags after I pour them. Okay? Bring that into the shed with you when you go get the trash can. Forgot about that.
Last bag.
Okay. You know that goes. Keep going all the way to the thing.
Well, I'm trying.
You gotta toss them up in that hole.
Yep.
go. Go all the way up to your front corner.
Oh, that far.
Yes, so I can get the most angle on this side here.
Okay, so we've got the main part of the concrete done. It took 62 and a half 60-pound bags for this area. So the next thing to do is to get it nice and smooth with just a regular paint roller, and that's what I'm going to work on. And then once I'm done doing this, Deanna's going to edge it. Okay, so it's time to edge. I'm going to be using a concrete edger. It's got just a little bit of a curve on it, like that, and you just work it around the edge. And so the edge of your concrete is nice and curved and not like a sharp edge. So we're going to work our way around with that. All right, so we're going to set this right along the edge here. Find my edge. Keep the front of your edger up so you're not digging in. Making a nice clean rounded edge. Getting rid of my marks on that side.
This is a dry pour. You can't get the cream to the top on a dry pour. Yep. Ready for a misting?
I think so. Okay, so we are ready to spray this. We have one cat accounted for. I gotta find the other one. Because not only do we not want cat prints in here, we do not want to burn their little feet. Okay, for the first spray of water, you have to do a very, very, very light mist. You don't want to displace anything of all the perfection that I just worked on for an hour.
Just till it turns brown.
Just till it turns brown, just to kind of set that very, very top. And then we're going to hit it with a little bit more water for every hour.
The first two applications, yes, it's every hour.
Every hour. The first two applications are very light mist.
Yep.
And then once it's a little bit harder, then we're going to hit it with a little bit more water. And we're going to be doing this until, well, it's time to go to bed tonight.
No, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, depends on when you go to bed.
That could be bedtime. The elderly go to bed earlier.
Well, it depends on if we're getting up really early to go to work. Either way, it'll be done tonight before we go to bed. It looks like concrete. Like I said, there's definitely going to be some imperfections here, and our goal is not perfection, but just...
Oh, there'll be so much dirt on here. Dirt goes everywhere.
Yeah, it's
all dirty.
But we can at least sweep it off now, and we'll have a nice...
have a level spot for remodeling the outdoor kitchen.
Yes. My camp stove never really seems to be completely even, and I don't know, we'll see how level this is.
Yep. Your sprayer's a little sad. We need a little more hose.
A little more hose? Do you want me to?
No, we'll get it. I'm getting it.
We should have gone around one more tree. So if this works well, there's a couple other little spots that we want some concrete on that we might do as well.
But once again, the off-grid thing is doing your own thing. You're responsible for your own self. Nobody to blame but yourself. If you don't like it, it's your fault. If you do like it, nobody else has to. Your own thing in your own area. Right?
Correct. I don't think I want this super...
One person I have to make happy is Barb.
I don't want this super smooth anyway because it might get wet sometimes and I don't want it slippery. I just as soon as it was a little bit coarse.
Right? You're my only boss.
Correct. Very middle needs some wrap right there.
Where?
Right, the very middle.
Along the wall?
Yep, along the wall. I can still see it's a little dry there.
One thing I wish we would have done different is put some plastic up on the wall.
Yeah.
I know you get splashes from wet concrete. I didn't expect to get that much dust.
Well, it was a lot of dust when we were
was.
opening those bags.
There was.
You can sand some of that too, maybe.
Well, it's going to get a little wetter along the wall, though. Run some of that off in there.
Just trying to get that last little bit of concrete dust off of the wall. So that spot's getting hit with a little bit of extra water, but that might actually even out that little spot that I had trouble getting flat because it was right up against the wall, and there's those two 2x4s right there that were part of the extension here. It was really hard to get in there. Other than that, it looks... It looks pretty flat and even.
Good.
Looks good for the first one. We'll see you in an hour. We don't want you to burn your paws on the concrete. Oh goodness.
He's in the shade.
He's in the shade, but there's better places to sleep than the porch of the outhouse. Okay, watering number 2 of 7. Again, we're just going to go on a very, very light mist. It's already starting to dry a little bit. You can see some spots that are dry already. It actually feels even a little bit hard to the touch already too after just that first spray. It's been 1 hour since we sprayed it last time. Both cats are in the house. Piggy's a little mad at me. He wanted to stay outside. We don't want them walking in this or burning their feet on it. The concrete burns the little pads on their feet. It's such a fine mist, you can almost hardly see it. But that's what you want for the first 2, just so you don't displace anything. I'm pretty happy that I got this as flat as I did. It's not perfect, but definitely better than what I could do or Dan could do with wet concrete. And then the next one will be a lot stronger of a spray, and then I'm gonna probably hit that wall pretty hard and make sure you get the rest of that cement off that wall. This is gonna be so much nicer using this out here. The way our driveway is set up, the driveway comes down right through here, and when it rains, since we're downhill from the driveway, all of the rainwater comes running down the driveway, fills up the shed, and then comes in here and fills up the kitchen area here. So we're hoping that this helps keep it cleaner, and it will keep it cleaner in here for one, but you can't seem to keep wood chips in here because they get washed away with the rain. So that will help this and give us a nice, hopefully mostly flat surface. Alright, I think that's good for this one. Get the bees out. We're going to let this sit for 1 more hour. I'm going to do the one in another hour. And then Dan's going to take over from there because I am going to go forest walking in a stream with Brooke Whipple tonight, Girl in the Woods. That is going to be really fun. Perfect way to end a dry poured concrete day on the hottest day of the year. That'll be nice. It'll be fun. Alright, see you in 1 hour. Okay, this is the first spray of heavier water. Still gotta be a little gentle on it. And get that wall cleaned off. So it's sufficiently wet right along the wall right there, though. There's just a little bit of a dip. I have the feeling that might be a little bit of a permanent low spot. Other than that, it's looking really well. It's kind of hard to see in the light now because it's all shadow, but it actually looks really good. Yeah, it'll be nice to be able to get all my stuff in here and have it all on even ground.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been about 1 week now since we did this dry pork project. It's been ready to go on for a few days, but we just haven't had the time. We've been busy doing other things, but we finally wanted to get down to this and start getting our outdoor kitchen set up with all the nice stuff that Barb has found for us in different areas.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get cooking out here.
Yeah, this should be fun. And I tell you, to start this out, when I first seen Jay and Jen do one of these dry pours, I had never heard of it before. I thought, okay, sounds kind of chintzy, but actually after seeing what they did and watching them do a couple more, it kind of made me really understand the benefits of it, and that's to be able to DIY a small area yourself. You're not stuck to a time frame of the cement's going to dry, you better get that done. But also for the right application, we did this undercover in our outdoor kitchen area. It's 80 square feet, so basically 1 full yard of concrete. It took 62 bags.
Yep.
62
yeah,
bags
two bags
of
left.
60
Yep.
pounds of concrete, and we just followed what they did, and actually I think I'm pretty pleased with it.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised because we really had no idea what we were doing.
We didn't, and you know, when you're an amateur concrete, once it's dry,
it's dry.
You gotta live with the mistakes.
And it's actually pretty level.
Yeah, it is level.
Yep.
It'll hold the tables and stuff we put in here nice and level. They won't be sinking down to the dirt. It just gives us a nice solid surface area to do our stuff on. So
there's just one little area that I'm not real happy with, and that's just an area that was hard to get in there to flatten out. But other than that, it's fine.
For the right application,
yeah, it's fine. It's an outside area undercover for our outdoor kitchen. Nobody's ever going to really pay attention to it.
I think I would actually do this for some sidewalks in front, a little bit of a sidewalk in front of the cabin, help keep the dirt down.
Yes,
that's just another big benefit. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's just another way of doing it, and
yeah, I'm happy with the way it turned out. So I'm happy it's here.
Probably if we didn't do this, this would never get done.
Oh no, we would never get a cement truck in here just for this.
No, it would. We'd have to wait till we have a bigger project. I mean, you need, I think, at least 3, maybe 4 yards to not pay an extra delivery fee.
Right. So it saved us money in the long run, and
so we got what? It was $200 in concrete we have here.
Yep.
That's less than a delivery fee for concrete nowadays.
Yes.
So, hey, give it a try. Let's check it out here in a minute.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Nice.
You
put it on this side, away from the wall.
away from the wall?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yep.
Okay. Good?
Yep.
I'm gonna get my driver and take that thing out right now. That's gonna hook me in the temple. Perfect spot for an outdoor kitchen.
Yes. We use those a lot out here. So the lantern hook needs to go because Dan's too tall.
Put that on the table and you just
Keep catching your eye. So we gotta move that to the other side.
Where'd you get those things from?
We got that from a friend that made it for us.
A blacksmith?
Yeah. Traded him some maple syrup for it.
Try it there.
Perfect.
Don't know if that's too close to that support.
We'll have to see how the lantern hangs on that, and we'll go from there. All right, and Dan's gonna make that top shelf a little bit longer. So I'm gonna clean that stuff off. There's the lantern.
Okay, so we can do the top shelf?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try and get it down a little bit lower this time though. That'll go to there. Okay.
There you go. Got it. Can't have a crooked shelf.
Just hold this like
Hold
this. There you go. Floating shelf.
Yeah. All right, let's put stuff back up there.
I'll let you arrange the kitchen.
Take your tools and go home.
No, I'm going to set up blocks for the smoker.
Oh, okay. Got our cleaning tools up there. Oil for all the cast iron.
I like the cast iron on the wall.
I do
Look.
too. It's a little dusty out here, but that just
Hook
makes
that
me
one
clean
up.
it. Makes me clean it more anyway. About ready to, time to use that for canning.
I don't remember how I had these bricks configured. Do you remember?
We needed at least 3, because that the bottom of that is wide.
I think I actually have them this way. Like that.
Trying to remember how we had our bricks for the smoker.
And then this. Like that. That's so much nicer on a level ground.
Oh yeah.
Put these in the front.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I gotta watch my head on that header.
Yeah, you're gonna. We extended the back a little bit, so Dan's head might be victim to a few hits on the head, maybe, but
It goes like that.
looks pretty close. So we love the smoker. It's just needs a propane tank and that's it. It's not a fancy one that runs off your phone or anything, but it does what we need it for.
It makes smoke.
Yeah, it makes smoke. Perfect.
I'll probably have to find a new home for that. Don't need it falling on my head.
No. So eventually we might be doing a kind of built-in bread pizza oven where the smoker's sitting, but for now the smoker's gonna stay there, and we got the table with the griddle there.
Smoker, stove,
And then
flat
we'll,
top.
then we'll figure out where we're gonna put the smoker if we ever get that built. And then of course there's the fire pit with the cooking grate.
I gotta get a fire going. It's almost supper time.
So we'll give you a little tour, final tour of the outdoor kitchen with our new dry pour concrete. We've got the wall with the cast iron on it. Camp stove. I do a lot of canning out here this time of year. A lot of cooking on it. Even in the wintertime, I'm using it for finishing my maple syrup. A couple shelves for some things that stay out here. Wood chips for the smoker, lighter, canola oil for the cast iron pans. Organic, of course. My new stainless steel table with the griddle. I'm going to be using that here in a minute, so I'm going to take that cover off here. And smoker, our fire pit, chairs, and this awesome wooden table that Dan built. We just took a piece of tree that had a Y in it, buried it about 3 feet down in the ground, leveled it off as best we could, and then he built a round top for it. Makes a great outdoor table. Thing's never moving, but it makes a great table. Fire's going for Dan's steaks for his supper. Got our lantern. Turned out really good. Maybe one day I'll have my pizza bread oven in here.
¿Qué haciendo?
Sourdough flatbreads.
They're
stuck together.
No puedo comerlo.
I had so much sourdough starter, I thought I'd make some of these. Basically naan bread with sourdough starter. Thanks for joining us this week as we finished up our outdoor kitchen and our dry pour concrete. All in all, it was a huge success and we're very happy with the way it turned out. So it is time for our supper. We will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining us.